The week of May 3rd, 2026, is currently defined by a heavy, turbulent news cycle. Between cascading economic instability, regional protests, and constant identity friction, the global feed feels overwhelmingly chaotic. Analyzing these crises through the lens of earthly politics alone provides a fragmented view. It focuses on the symptoms of the friction rather than the source. Ancient astronomers operated on a different framework. To decode earthly chaos, they looked up. They understood that global events are tethered to the structured, mechanical architecture of the sky. To comprehend why modern reality feels like failing stagecraft, we must examine the mechanics of the cosmic egg. The cosmic egg is a living, rendered womb that breathes in massive 26,000-year cycles. During the inhale phase, often called the Kali Yuga, the universe's nested toroidal fields contract. This inward pressure creates a dense, low-frequency environment that allows centralized elite structures to maintain a tight grip on human perception. We have now pivoted into the age of Aquarius, the outward breath. The nested toroidal fields, known to science as the Van Allen belts, are physically expanding. The geopolitical friction saturating the news this week is the tangible result of these magnetic boundaries stretching. As these fields move, they alter the electromagnetic baseline of the entire environment. Humanity functions like a biological receiver node within this field. When the toroidal fields expand, they broadcast a higher frequency that clashes with the low-resonance institutions of the previous age, creating the erratic behavior and social tension we see today. This turbulence marks the mechanical, necessary shedding of a contracted dark age. This Egyptian map of the Dendera zodiac demonstrates a sky that operates as a scheduled, mechanical calendar. The planets function as the hands of a cosmic clock, and the alignments for this week of May 3rd indicate a specific shift in the broadcast. Jupiter currently acts as the system clock, regulating the seasonal energy shifts and timing the delivery of new frequencies to the collective consciousness. In this model of frequency governance, the center of the universe broadcasts a new signal that radiates through the planetary layers. This week's transits have tuned that signal to a frequency that encourages decentralization and questioning. The human mind translates this cosmic broadcast into thoughts and feelings. When the frequency changes, social sentiment shifts accordingly, almost like a global weather system of the mind. The rapid changes in public opinion this week are the direct result of humanity tuning into a higher toroidal resonance. Old global power structures are reacting with visible panic as the public wakes up to this new bandwidth. Current institutional frameworks were built exclusively to operate within the dense, low-frequency pressure of the Dark Age. They rely on the inhale phase to maintain order. Geopolitical maneuvers such as increased censorship and institutional overreach are futile attempts to compress and contain an energy field that is naturally expanding. The elite obsession with Mars represents an attempt to physically escape the shifting Van Allen boundaries. As the frequency changes, the current environment becomes toxic to the old control structures, driving a desperate mission to breach the firmament. The geopolitical stagecraft is failing because its underlying code is incompatible with the expanding rendering of the system. The destruction we are witnessing is happening at the level of the ruling structure's architecture. Mainstream science labels this purple anomaly over Antarctica as a hole in the ozone.
Within the cosmic egg model, this is the toroidal field tearing open to allow higher cosmic frequencies to reach the human receiver. Recognize the fear-based narratives appearing in this week's news cycle as tools meant to lower your frequency. View crumbling geopolitical events as failing stagecraft and actively tune your internal receiver to the outward breath of the universe. Align your consciousness with the scheduled, mechanical expansion of the field rather than the friction of the dying control grid. The energy of this week represents a transition into a more open experience. We are simply following the natural rhythm of the expanding cosmic field.